All right, how about it, y'all? You got hog. Let's talk about Paragon. Seems to be a topic of conversation a lot. How do I get my Paragon up, or people are wanting to level, or whatever. So just want to take a minute. Let's go ahead and address it, and I'm gonna tell you probably maybe two or three the most efficient ways to do it. And guys, you're just gonna have to do these things and deal with it. So before we get into it, hit like, hit subscribe. Appreciate y'all. 70% of all my viewers are not subscribed. Ugh. Ow, it hurts, y'all. Damn it. Hit subscribe. Could have done it by now already, and then I'll shut up. Do it, please. There you go. Cool. No,
That's your theme song.
no,
For
the
your,
fucking ain't. I ain't from goddamn the mountains. Appreciate it. All right, listen. So I'm gonna use a fishing analogy. I don't like throwing a Cinco. It's this long, fat worm, about 6 inches long, sinks on its own. It falls about a foot every 5 seconds. And then the fish will eat the hell out of that damn thing. But I hate throwing it because it's so slow. Well, it ain't about what I like throwing. It's about what the fish likes eating. Same thing applies for Paragon. It ain't about what really you like playing. It's about what's the most efficient to get you what you want. Okay? If you want fast Paragon, you have to make a ZDH. Period. 4-man player, you have to make a ZDH. Learn how to make the ZDH. I'm going to pin it right here. There's my video. Study it, understand it. It is not hard. There's so much misunderstanding around it. It's easy. If you're geared properly, you're not going to die. If you watch my video, you'll be prepared. Okay? Don't try to sidestep the ZDH and make a Z-barb unless you're an experienced player and you know what you're doing. But if you're an experienced player and you know what you're doing, you're probably not too worried about how to game Paragon because you already got it. Okay? So, if you're running 4-mans, you need to play a support character and you need to play a ZDH. And if your clan or your group or whoever that you play with is unavailable, don't be afraid to get in a public group. You're a ZDH. You can play with anybody and everybody out there. So if you play a support role, you're more likely to get in these games. And your Paragon is going to shoot up doing 140s, 145, 150s versus a couple of characters that are off meta. So that brings me to my next point. It is more efficient to run solo than to try to run 3 characters that are off meta. Meaning no supports, just 3 damage dealers at a 118, 130, or whatever you're trying to do, and then you're just getting wiped all the time. You want to be as efficient as you possibly can be. So you really want to run, you need 1 damage dealer, and you need 2 supports. You need a Z-barb and a ZDH. With a Z-barb and a ZDH, you can do just about anything you want to do. If you're running solo and you don't want to get with a group, or you can't find other people to group with, or whatever the case may be, okay, then you need to do 115s, 118s, 110. Okay, I'm sure you have a Impale Demon Hunter. Everybody and their brother's using one. That's your secret. So get you an Impale Demon Hunter and figure out which GR level you can run at around 2.5, 3 minutes. And run it. And run it. And run it. And run it. If you look at the leaderboard and you see all these 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 Paragon players, they're all running bots. And there's only 2 characters that are running bots, or are really good at running bots, and that's Impale Demon Hunter or Wave of Light Monk. So if you don't want to run a bot, but you want to copy that high level strategy, that's what you do. A lot of these guys aren't picking up items. All they're doing is going through and killing elites and grabbing the bubbles and then rinse and repeat. All right, so this one's going to cause a little controversy. I'm going to tell you, get you some pools of reflection. I don't care what your Paragon is. I know people are going to disagree with that, say, hog, it doesn't matter over certain Paragon, la, la, la. To me, it does. It's 25% increased experience, and it's fast if you have one of these, the bovine Berichet. So, make you a couple of them. All you have to do is go over here to the blacksmith, go to forge, go to polearm, make you some, take them over to the cube, and upgrade them using recipe 3. It's real easy. 1 in 3 chance, you'll get you some. Take it, come over to the cube, open her up. Now you can put this on normal if you don't want to die, to ensure you don't die, or if you're playing a support character, you know, whatever, it just helps you get through here pretty easy. And there's at least 2 in every one, guaranteed. Alright, there's 1. So you want to make sure everybody is in the game, i.e. in the cow level, before you take one. And there's the other. So you need to call out. So a good way to type in chat, you can say 1 or 2 or whichever one you found. Or Discord, whatever. Go ahead and take them. And head back to town. Now if you look down on your bar here, you'll see pulls a reflection bonus, 25% experience gain. That's why we're taking it. Especially if you're running solo, do it. So efficiency is key. So if you've got an Impale Demon Hunter, you need to, and you can clear, let's say a 125 in 5 minutes or whatever your normal time is, your average time. Then you need to scale that back, let's say to 120. If you can do a 120 in about 2 minutes, that's what you need to do. 120, come out, don't close it, open a pool or a cow level, go in and get your 2 pools, come out, close it, leave, come back in the game, rinse and repeat. So efficiency is key. That's how you'll level it up. Once you start getting higher Paragon, you can start making a Wave of Light Monk. They're a little more difficult to, actually a lot more difficult to gear for than the Impale. But that'll help you push higher levels solo. That's the way to do it by yourself. I don't know about y'all, but feels like they're kind of slacking on this season a little bit. There's been no season boost or anything, and I mean we get it. Diablo 3 is a, you know, 10-year-old game. It's like I've been saying for a while. You know, that's why I was kind of chuckling about any upgrades being done, because we haven't even got a mid-season boost, and we are well past mid-season. We probably have maybe 4 weeks left. So anyway, yeah, if you need Paragon shot up, that's the best way to do it. The other way, surefire ways, you've got to learn a character, and you've got to put some time into it. You got to learn a support role, because here's the problem that I'm seeing. Everybody hears about the Impale Demon Hunter, and it's a great, very versatile character, but it's limited, okay? Because you can't trash kill with it, and you can't run bounties with it, because it runs out of hatred, and you can't really do 90s with it because it runs out of hatred. It's very reliant on being able to hit something twice and gain its hatred back and all that stuff. So if that's the only character that you have, you are extremely limited on what you can do, because the top trash killers this season in Season 27 Diablo 3 are Wizards and Necros. So that's the solution. Either you make a Wizard, you make a Necro, and learn to play those really proficient, or you make a ZDH. Now, I'm not even going to say to go make a Z-Bar, because it's very, very difficult to Z-Bar. If you want to take the plunge and do that, I have a video on that. That's fine. But it just requires a lot of game knowledge. It's almost better to be a trash killer first and understand how the trash killer works, then jump to Z-Bar. But you have to pick one of the meta roles and commit to it, because you can't, once you get to 130 with 4 people, 120 with 4 people, you can't just have just random characters all together, because it gets too difficult. You're not dealing enough damage, and everyone's dying and it's just taking a bunch of time and people are getting frustrated. It just turns into a certified USDA grade A certified clusterfuck is what it does. So if you do the META, most efficient tactic available, and I got a video on the META as well, then you'll have success with your Paragon. But efficiency is key. Efficiency is key. So our Plebs for Life clan, it is recruiting on Diablo 3, so make sure to join in our Discord. Click the link below. Jump on in. Make sure you subscribe. Discord's for subscribers only, please. Show your support to the channel. We're growing. We're trying to hit 1,000. Some reason we've hit a brick wall, so y'all got to help us come over that brick wall. I guess YouTube doesn't want me to hit 1,000 or something. I don't really understand. But appreciate y'all. See you next time.